T is on my chest, I know you see it clearly. Let me up in such a mess, but you ain't see me clearly. I know that when I try my best, that all they do is fit me. I wear this necklace around my chest so I can feel my ceiling, so I can feel my closing, so I can feel the end, until I reach the top, and then I break it in. Until I hit the bottom, then start it all again. Until I see the future and spread my dividends. Whoever told me I won't snap is so uneducated. Being the hottest on a rapper is exhilarating. I get to talk my smack to beats that they ain't heard yet. And I ain't worried about a come up cause I'm distant greatness. I give them pressure, now they mind is in trouble. I learned to flip my 30 cents because my dimes came from rubble. I know your bars came from puddles, the way we step right over. I fly away like I'm over, you'll make your Drake all over. I shine like through the darkness, I come a supernova. We grew up straight hood movies, Aladdin flew on some sofas. I told my old chick bye, she said she wanted some closure. I gave her $3, bus passing Oreos that's 5 days old. I swear my mind's been on roll, I swear the stress took a toll. I swear I sweat pure gold, I use this time as a code, I use this time as a cheat. I never take no defeat, if you an obstacle I crash your bandicoot with my sneaks. PTSD from Jeeps, that's that childhood trauma. I wanna make it for the happiness of my own mama. I wanna make it cause this life I live is too much stress. Sometimes you wanna get the way I had to unpack the jets. I'm setting legacies one day after another. I'm setting money side to side for both of my brothers. I'm getting older and the wiser, so don't let me fool you. Just cause my face show this, that don't mean I won't sneak one under. I see potential in my haters, I encourage the weak. I never been a snitch, but death on bars who killed it was me. You see I play cheap, think that mean I ain't got bands? I let you think you doing something, but it's all in the plan. See, I wasn't in a bad race. You just had a thought that I destroyed inside your happy place. I've been in my mind so much, I'm so obsessed with key today. Shaping on my back, it's like I'm carrying some dead weight. Father taught me courage, so I wear that on my chest plate. Got them in a scramble like I'm finna get a checkmate. Play. I've been breaking hearts since it was 6th grade, 8th grade. I was making heat outside the lunch table. Eating mayo sandwiches is why I gotta get paid. Honestly, I've been going hard in the paint. She licked my lollipop and then I skate her out like I'm Wayne. These rappers weak, I swear they rhymes are like a toddlers by day. And by night they drugged up like it's cocaine in their weight. I had to splat like it's a pimple in the midst of my face. They never loved me when I'm down, but now I'm worldwide okay. And now I'm finna drop an album, greatness dropped in their face. Yeah.
Back against the wall, last name against the ropes. Middle finger stretched if you thinking this a joke. I tell my friends I'm about to blow, 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 I'm about to blow. Back against the wall, last name against the ropes. Middle finger stretched if you thinking this a joke. I tell my friends I'm about to blow, 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 I'm about to blow. Got a bounty for the king, can't you see I'm up to something? Track for new rules, it's time for reconstruction. I've been hunting for the leader now. You can't tell me nothing like, wait till I get my money right. It's no discussion when I pull up in that Tesla skirt. In the 500, these blessings ain't gift wrapped, I earned it. I learned it takes a few L's to form a W. My mind contain the highest firepower of 100 troops. Bring them on, I'm going bring them young. My 16's Jimmy D, I'm bringing freedom home. The stage looking BYU. They wanna be like you until it's not safe. Blind eye, man, I see it's cool, but I won't be satisfied. I bring the real. She wanna feel my highlight tape. I bring the real. Overnight trucker drive. I'm at the wheel, working overtime. Wonder how the bonus feel. Mama saw the tassel flip. Now I focus on careers in the castle with an ocean view, stunting on my hater business shit. Making appearances, flaunting on my favorite garments. On every performance, I just wanna stack the commas and bring it back to the mirror on some Robin Hood shit. I'm Robin Woodmill. What's up? What's up?
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched if you thinking it's a joke. Tell my friends I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake your ass up. It's 10:05. This is your morning wake up call. If you are still in the bed, you know what I said. The mall is open. The consumers are buying. There is no reason as an entrepreneur you should be moving now. You should have already been moved. Wake up. This is All Hustle, No Fear. I am your girl, Sunshine Reigns, a.k.a. Griselda Blanca, a.k.a. Uni the Motivator, a.k.a. the party starter. Because I'm going to start a party tomorrow. But most of y'all know me as the Hood MFing Unicorn. To my right, Spirit Fingers. I
like how they come into the next screen.
I know, right?
I wish that I could do it. The heels. Oh, my God. So to her right, you have the moneymaker mommy, the spiritual serial entrepreneur, Madonna Marie. And to my right, we have...
Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Peace and blessings. It's a girl, High Heels, a.k.a. the chakra cleansing, a.k.a. the meditative mommy, a.k.a. the master manifestor. Some of y'all call me Helena Kai, but it's High Heels if you're nasty.
Yeah.
High heels.
Hey.
Yes. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get our day started. Everybody already knows we're going to do that Baba Soul high breathing.
Yes.
Everybody's hands up. Hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, spirit fingers in the air, get that blood moving. We're going to get 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Ha! 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 Hakuna Matata, mother suckers.
Yes.
It is the morning time. It is Friday. You know how we do Fridays. Fridays is what is your good, bad, and funny for the week. And we're going to go ahead and get that started. What's y'all good, bad, and funny for the week? Y'all got anything, any good, bads, and funnies?
Why we all spin turn?
We all start.
You go first. You go first.
No,
you go first.
I know, right? You go first.
Who going first?
Heels got it.
Okay. What's the good?
What's the good, baby? What's the good? What's the good?
Everything is good, man.
It's all good.
Everything is good. Everything is good. I wouldn't say anything was bad. No bad for the week.
No bad for the week?
No bad for the week. The funny, I'll say the funny. So the first half of the verses last night.
The whole verses.
No, okay, I look. Now we ain't gonna talk about Bobby now, cause all in the comments they was talking about Bobby. Look,
Did you see?
was talking about Bobby. Everybody had something to say. The first half, okay, was a little slow. The second half, he came in. I'm telling you, after he sang "We Got Something in Common," Whitney jumped in his voice like, "Boy, you better not act the fool up on this stage. You sing like you got something." Because the rest of the show, he was dope. The rest of the show, he was hitting. After he sang "We Got Something in Common,"
That is what's
Whitney
up.
jumped up in that nigga throat real quick. I'm telling you.
Like, don't be embarrassing us.
She was like, "No," and then Bobby was all like, "Daddy, you better not." I'm telling you, because he was dope the rest of the show.
That's what's... I missed it. Oh, man.
Don't worry about it. It's going to be on YouTube and
It's
all
okay.
over the
It's
memes because Bobby sound like his voice had COPD.
Oh, dang, never mind. It wasn't
COPD, girl.
Well, I'll just listen for the beats because I remember the songs. Some of them, not all of
The
them.
first half, I was like, maybe I don't know Keith and Bobby the way I thought.
Thought I knew?
Oh, God.
The first half, I'm like, I
Don't know this song.
And then the second half, they was like, okay, now we're going to wait.
We're going to do the 90s. Let's go.
I'm like, hold on. And then they had a lot of the stuff that Keith wrote that I was, Keith, he better stop working the middle. I'm sorry, but need to stop moving his hips like how he was last night. Because I said, look, he going to need to.
You know them old men how they be feeling. Okay, so
Hilarious.
you know them old men, they tell you, hey, I get you, girl.
Body.
Oh.
Okay, so my good, bad, and funny. My good was next week we go to 6 to 10. So I've just really been focused on that, and I'm happy that that's finally here, so I can let go of the anxiety that's built up. It's good to release that.
You was anxious.
Yeah.
Girl.
My bad, I'm kind of like Heels. I don't think I've had anything bad this week. Like, it's been a real even kill week. So kudos to that. And my funny My funny is the fact that yesterday I had turkey ribs. I had some turkey ribs yesterday, y'all, and they was good as hell. I'm talking about, I was so flabbergasted. Like, what part of the turkey is this? And why on Thanksgiving is we eating dry ass legs and titties when we could be eating ribs? Baby. I know what the bad is. The bad is I took that plate home and y'all saw me intentionally only eat half of that food so I could take it home later and eat the rest.
Who ate it?
You know who ate it. Shuggy Knight.
Zoe did.
Zoe did.
And then had enough nerve to say, I left you some, mommy. Do you know what she left me?
The bone.
No.
What she leave you?
The greens.
I knew it.
She
I was
ate the
like,
macaroni.
beans.
Macaroni.
The macaroni
The
and cheese.
macaroni and cheese.
Killed the ribs and left me them greens. I said, if you ain't nothing but
But she ate some food though. She ate some food
No,
though.
not some food. My food.
But she ate it.
No, my food.
But she
That's
ate.
little
No,
sunshine,
wait.
y'all.
That's a win.
That's
She
little-
ate.
No, that ain't no
Little hood
win.
Unicorn.
That ain't no win. Zoe ain't never had a problem with a meal. Now, if Georgie would have ate it, that would have been a win. Zoe ain't never had a problem with a meal. It ain't a
just-
meal that
look.
Zoe done missed.
Look, from one ear. Oh, that it's gonna get better. Watch, but I just know it tastes better because it was yours. Has she said that to you yet?
Shout out to the real Mika Means. What's up, baby? We got to get you on
Oh,
the show.
my
Hey,
gosh.
boo. She's so fine. You ever be around somebody and you just be like, God damn, she's so fine. Like Mika is a extra larger than life personality. She's also a entertainer.
Okay.
But okay, so look, I got a little bit of a Napoleon complex. And so even though I be attracted to different women, I'm more attracted to the ones that are smaller than me.
Okay, look.
But Mika is, you know what I'm saying? She's like 5'9" or something like that, built like a stallion. You know what I'm saying? And then she be wearing heels. I always see her at Bonfire.
Oh.
Whenever I get around her, you know, she can put her arm on my head and shit. I be feeling like, God dang, if you wasn't so doggone tall, I swear to God, I climbed that tree. You
so
fine. She's so
stupid.
damn
Who is
fine.
this? I'm gonna Google her ass now. I'm like, who is this?
Someone Google
The
her
real
ass
Mika
now.
Means.
The
The real
real
Mika
Mika
Means.
Means.
Go ahead and yeah, she's amazing. Mika, if you got any new music, let me know. I'd love to put it
send
on.
We love to hear it.
Adonis Smith said, where do they make turkey ribs at? Hey, what was the place called?
Restaurant 10 in Atlanta.
Right by the Georgia Dome.
No,
The Georgia
stadium.
Dome? The stadium.
The Mercedes-Benz Stadium is
yeah,
right
that.
next to the stadium.
The ugly
Right
one.
across.
Where they
Yeah.
were doing the what's that
That
called? The
stadium
construction.
is ugly as hell. It's so gaudy and flamboyant and just it's just so it's you know what?
Yes, Brown
the
Fire's really nice,
Mercedes-Benz
Queen.
Stadium reminds me of that thing that boy put in the middle of his head. That diamond that the boy Little Uzi Vert put. Is that who that was? That's
What's
what
little Uzi Vert?
he put a diamond in the middle of his head.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, and it does. It looked like something that don't go there. It just don't go there.
Oh my gosh, that's
I'm gonna
hilarious.
Google this. I'm just Googling. This is a Google episode.
So
It's a Google episode. Okay, so before we go ahead and get into our first topic of the day, because we got some things to talk about today, y'all was tripping yesterday, and we definitely need to talk about some of it. Before we get into it, I'm gonna go ahead and play my morning manifesto. Today I'm actually playing one. I have something I want y'all to see, and look, let me tell you something. It's something to say about being a person that is not trying to live vicariously through their children. You know what I'm saying? You want your children to live their lives. You want to live your life, and you want to live your life in a way that when your kids are coming to you for questions, when your kids are coming to you for advice, when your kids are coming to you for guidance, you have walked in that path enough to be able to give them something. So I was at an event called Mothers of Magnitude. They handed me the mic, and this is what happened.
I can't love you in this house if we gonna be on the beach when you get older. Mommy gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you never to work for somebody and teach you that you can do all of these things for yourself and be awesome if I'm getting up and going to clock in my damn self. I have to be what I tell you to be, not tell you to be what I've never been.
yes.
Because then when you come to me opportunity to ask me, well, how do I get over this? How do I deal with this? I can't even tell you because I've never been in your position or your shoes. I just told you to be what I wanted to live vicariously through. I don't want to live vicariously through my kids.
Yeah.
I don't. So when you're going through whatever it is you're going through, understand it's okay. You're not alone. And worst case scenario, give them a NyQuil positive one.
Yeah, whoa, yeah, huh? Yeah. I got the salt like pasta. Keeping it real, no imposter. Keep back open like soccer. Gold mines all in my roster. Beat game, big and no pop. I got the key, no locker. Don't lowercase me, I'm proper. Double that cheese, no whopper. Yeah, I'm all for the win. Roll with the tide. Can't play no game, gotta keep me some fire. Look a little tight. Rope in the dope. I still like the jack with a little bit of coke. Pack going in and the crack going out. Might check in and I might check out. Moonwalk in, then I moonwalk out. If you ride that way, then you might just drown. Just walked in this shit, I'm fresh like the mannequin. Shout it on that drink, tripping, thinking I'm a mannequin. I know finesse to tote that to bring a friend again. Left the rubber in front of the bed, that was evidence. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah, cause I'm getting paper. You can't ride this waist over there. I'm quick to on the hater. You can't ride this waist over there. It's going on elevator. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah. Fret like a mannequin. But check that paper on damaging. They hate a word, they stressing, they panicking. Take that little get put and I ram it in. Kill the caught him up, ambulance. You know what handed in. Know that I'm lit. You see the light show in the VIP. Don Julio, all the silk. Blowing up a gas, rolling out the zip. I got you cruising on the drip. I got it on me, yeah, it's on my hip. That when you lame, trip. I got the sack on me. I came in it with them racks on me. VVS is shining hard. Got this hating, but I bet it's want me. I just walked in this shit, I'm fresh like the mannequin. Shout it on that drink, tripping, thinking I'm a mannequin. I know finesse to tote that to bring a friend again. Left the rubber in front of the bed, that was evidence. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah, cause I'm getting paper. You can't ride this waist over there. I'm quick to on the hater. You can't ride this waist over there. This going on elevator. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah. I just walked in this shit, I'm fresh like the mannequin. Shout it on that drink, tripping, thinking I'm a mannequin. I know finesse to tote that to bring a friend again. Left the rubber in front of the bed, that was evidence. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah, cause I'm getting paper. You can't ride this waist over there. I'm quick to on the hater. You can't ride this waist over there. This going on elevator. You can't ride this waist over there. Yeah. You can't ride this way. Yeah, you can't ride this way. Yeah. This one. Yeah, you can't ride this way. Yeah.
Welcome back. It's your girl High Heels, and it is time for When Sis Speaks, y'all. Because when Sis speaks, they listen. Because when I'm talking, I usually have something to say. So today, we're going to talk about Tabitha Brown and Wendy Williams, y'all. I don't know, did any of y'all see her wonderful, beautiful video that she posted the other day?
Let me tell you something. That woman is a saint because there is no way. Whitney didn't talk to Wendy like that, and neither did Judge Mathis. So this lady, this lady, she gonna get into heaven.
Okay, was that not the most polite girl bye you've ever seen in your life?
That's okay, cause we gonna translate for her.
Yes, let's see. We're gonna let's see what went. So now the preface here, before we show the video. So Tabitha has said that she is going to retire her husband. He was an LAPD officer for 15 years. Now that she has become successful, she said, "You can retire, baby. You can go on to do, go for your dreams. You supported me." Okay, so that's the preface. Now this is Wendy Williams' reaction.
Caught on to it.
Yeah, we might not watch the whole video.
Yeah, let me tell. Helpful.
Her name is Tabitha Brown. Oh, you know her? Clap if you know her. Okay, good. I don't know her. Well, she's an influencer and she's saying that she's retiring her husband. He's been a police officer for 15 years and he wants to live out his dreams. Take a look.
I have said to him, babe, it's time.
Jesus.
It's time. It's time for him to dream again. It's time for him to think like a child and think, ooh, when I grow up, what do I want to be? And it's something else. It's time for a new journey, a new chance at life, right? And God has blessed us. He has blessed me that I can retire my husband.
Nope. I was married to one of those. You know, I make the money and so on and so forth. Go live your dreams, buy a business, you know, stay with me, but go, go, go. You see how that turned out. I predict that this marriage is going to be on real rocky ground in a moment. Live your dream. Then they invest in stuff and they lose the money. And then they invest in something else and the money gets swindled or stolen. And then they invest again. Then he comes home and throws his bag down. And he's like, and she's like, what? What? And he's like, I can't do this. And this is your fault. You're over here making all your money and stuff. You had me quit my job. And I can't find my live like a child. No, but you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, no. No, you work. Being a cop was a big part of his identity. He liked it. But she came to him and said that. Clap if you understand what I'm saying.
Y'all shouldn't have clapped. Y'all shouldn't have clapped because don't nobody understand what you saying, Whitney, but you. Go ahead. Please.
Well, the only thing, I didn't see all that extra. And I'm like, first and foremost, don't be speaking all that negative in somebody else's life.
Just because you bitter and unhappy and your man got a baby mama that he took to Kosovo or wherever they took him, Fiji.
Other baby. Look, I'm just saying, though, for her to even just assume, it's like you putting in that energy of the assumption that whatever her husband is choosing to do is something that he has not, one, researched or done before, and that he can't be successful in doing so. Like, your assumption is kind of like
based upon your life, not any, like, there's no baseline. You just went straight to, well, my husband ain't shit, so ain't nobody else's. No, baby, that ain't how this works.
And then I'm like, what did her husband do? What was it that Wendy's husband was going to do?
He was her manager.
Like, because she's saying, like, okay, he's gonna come home one day and slam the stuff on the floor and say, I
wasn't
can't do
it
this,
so
and this
specific?
Is your fault.
Wasn't
it
that
was
so
like,
specific?
Did you just relive a story that or something that happened to you?
But when you hear the very first thing she said, she was like, do you guys know who Tabitha is? And everybody starts clapping. And she was like, I don't know her. Well, then that's where it should have stopped. Because you don't know her. So keep her name out your...
Keep a name out your mouth. Okay, so now this is our reaction. Let's get a little bit of Tabitha's reaction.
This lady is a saint.
Let's just get her reaction. Then we're gonna.
This lady is a saint. Let me tell you something. Before we even say this, I wish I had a parent like this because I could just imagine getting in trouble by her. Like, she would not. I don't see her spanking anybody. I see her saying, "I am just so disappointed in you. God knows that you can just do better than this, baby." And you just sit there, just turn inwardly like, God, she ain't never put her hands on you. Like, and she done shamed you to death. This lady is saying, listen to what this was her reaction.
Girl.
Williams, honey, God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And so people sent me a little clip and I said, oh my God, the pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in to feel this way, and I'm so sorry. But listen, let me tell you this. 23 years I've been with my husband. Yes. Broke for a very long time together. Struggled for a very long time together. Succeeded for the last couple of years together, right? My husband took a job in agreement with me. He took a job 15 years ago to help support my dream. And I know you may not know what that looks like in a genuine place, right? But this was an agreement that my husband and I had. And I told him 15 years ago, babe, in 5 years, I'll be able to take you out of there so then you can pursue one of your dreams that you love. Right now, I was his dog in the fight, okay? And he believed in me. And we did it together for the last 15 years. I did every year with him at LAPD, and he did every year with me with rejection and no's in this entertainment industry, right? However, God has blessed me. He has allowed me to manifest. I've been praying on this for a very long time, and it has now come to pass. That is the power of God. It's also the power of allowing God to be first in your marriage, okay? And that is how it remains successful. We keep him first. He is first in our marriage. Not money, not business, not success, but God. He's first, okay? So this is my prayer for you.
Let's wait.
She gonna
I
pray
pray
for
that
this
love
woman.
finds you, true love.
Yes, ma'am.
I pray it finds you and it holds you tight. I pray that someone will love you enough to see you when you are not well, to see you when you need true support, to see you when you need compassion, to see you when you need kindness. I pray that somebody loves you enough to sacrifice their life for you. I pray that type of love finds you so that you can understand why. I don't want my husband to put his life on the line anymore wearing a bulletproof vest if he don't have to, and if that's not his desire. I love him enough that I want him to be safe, and I want him to coach children the way he wants to. My husband has a nonprofit, right? And he wants to be able to build that even more so. And what I do know is a 9-to-5 or a steady job takes away time for creativity, takes away time that you want to pour into your real, true purpose. And if God blesses someone to be able to pull out of that 9-to-5 and pour everything into their purpose, their passion, ooh, my goodness, why would we dishonor God if he blesses us with the ability and the way to be able to do so? Ooh, honey, I'm excited about that. Ooh, I pray that somebody finds you, love finds you, that excites you the way I am excited about my husband being able to grow his business, being able to pour into children, continue to coach these kids, do other things he's dreamt about. Ooh, honey, I pray this type of excitement and love finds you and anybody else who seems to not understand this. I pray that type of love finds you sacrifice, compassion, like I really do. I really, really do. Okay? With that being said, I thank all of y'all for messaging me and telling me about it. And I want you, whoever is watching, who understands the type of love, let us all pray for people like Miss Wendy and others who have either been so hurt or never found a genuine love that fills their heart with so much compassion and joy. Let us all pray that they find that and that it finds them. Yes, very good. Now, I want y'all to go on about your business, okay? And have the most amazing day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's here. God bless you. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Okay. Drop the bombs,
Baby. Go ahead, give it to him, baby. Give it to him.
Okay, so you know that everything I'm doing, I'm going to have a nice positive swing here where we're going to find some motivation. We're going to find some inspiration.
I'm glad you're doing this because I was going to be Penn and Tail or whatever their name is. And I was going to go, and be like, hold on. This is what she meant to say. Because I'm not there yet.
Meant to say, and then I'm going to wrap it up with how beautiful it was that she said it the way she said it. What she meant to say.
What she meant to say was... So my friends have been hitting me up saying you got your name in my name in your mouth.
Wow.
And what I'm trying to figure out is with your bitter, destroyed, hateful, unhappy life in marriage, why is you even talking talking about me and my husband. Me and my
For what,
husband
for
talk
why?
to God
For what? For why?
about what we need to do in our house.
Right.
And I said, God,
God.
let work through me so my husband can be happy as I am and as he has made me.
Receive.
Now, if you never, ever in your life have experienced this, I pray God can talk to you and bring somebody in your life that can hug you, because you need a hug, bitch. I pray that somebody in your life comes and shows you compassion, because if you keep coming for me, I'm going to show you these fists. I pray that somebody in your life tells you to move on and go on about your way, because you is focused on the wrong thing. We got a whole conversation with God, and we working with what God put in our life.
Yes,
we
Lord.
manifested this.
Yes, Lord.
Baby, evil can't manifest beauty.
No,
Bitterness can't manifest beauty. You focus. You don't even know me. What is my last name?
What is your name?
What is my? You didn't even say my husband's name. Who is you? And for everybody else that don't understand and realize,
well,
that's all I got to say. And I hope you go on about your day and keep my name out your mouth. That's what I hope.
That's what she would. That's what she wanted to say. Okay,
that's what she wanted to say.
Okay, everything we heard in that beautiful message, that is what she said
You
in
bitter
her
bitch.
other part of her spirit. But her elevated, evolved self said what she said. Now, all that to say, people, what is the lesson and the moral of this story here? Okay.
Keep your business. Don't you come for God's people.
Hey, first and foremost, as she said, keep God first in your life, okay? When it comes to your relationship, God, spirit, whatever that is, because it is very clear that with Wendy Williams and her relationship, it was rooted on money, material things, success, things that have nothing to do with God, right? And we did talk about her selection of her image. Wendy's image is nothing. Well, I'm not going to say nothing. Let me not be totalitarian, but her image is rooted in tearing people down. So look at how her life ended up. Torn the fuck down. That's my one for the day. Now, when we look at Tabitha, everything about her, I looked at her story, and she's gone from doing a night show. She did a late show. She's gone from trying to do acting. Then she couldn't do acting for a minute because she had to take care of a family member. Like, she's gone through it for 10 years. She's been in this game trying to make it.
You say it take 10 years to be an overnight success.
Yes, and then 2017 she was at home because of having to take time off, and she started making TikTok videos of recipes.
Yep.
And that's how she blew up.
Yep.
Right? So now you mean to tell me this man who has been supportive, he's had to been supportive this whole time, right? Working the LAPD, a black man.
Why would you want your husband to stay in that position?
No, boo.
Baby, go work with these kids where you could whoop their ass all day. Don't you don't you be out here in these streets with these people with these guns? Like she said, I don't want my husband to have to go to work with a bulletproof vest. I'd rather him go to work with a helmet.
With the children and just worry about that.
Go play football somewhere.
So if you have encountered negativity in your relationship, in your life, do not let that be a reflection of how you think everybody else's life is. What that is that's time for you to self-reflect and decide, what have I done in my life to attract this? Because obviously Tabitha and her husband have made sure that they have rooted themselves in a higher power. And that is why you see her smiling all the time. And that's why you see her saying, no, I'm blessing my husband. Wendy, and people that choose to do their work like Wendy and Reiki, one of the principles is to do honest work and do good work. Okay, yes, we do need people that are going to be the slam people or the tabloid people, but you have to acknowledge that if you are rooting your life in a dark energy, then you're going to attract dark energy. So that's the lesson of that. Because you see how bitter Wendy is. She's very, very bitter. And I'm not saying that everything that happens to negative people is something that they did per se as far as karma, but you might have attracted that some kind of way.
Oh, she definitely attracted that. Whitney has been a messy mother sucker for her whole. Do you know Wendy Williams was what was it? No, I don't want to say that because I don't remember if it was Wendy or not. But I will say Wendy did talk junk about Aaliyah when Aaliyah passed away. That was one of the first times Wendy got on my radar. It wasn't just her. It was another radio host that had said something real foul. And he got pulled off the radio too. He thought it was a joke, like something like, what was the last sound Aaliyah heard? Something like that. It was like it was something like it was something more like everybody was just disgusted.
Yes.
But Wendy also was like, I will say this, Wendy Williams is one of the reasons why my platform is a platform of positivity, because people come for you when you send out that negative vibe. You know what I'm saying? What Tupac say, live by the sword, die by the sword. Baby, somebody gonna punch Wendy in the mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I hope she got big bodyguards.
I mean, she did get punched in the mouth. Look at her life. That's a huge punch in the mouth.
That's why your knees ugly,
you know
broad.
what I'm saying? Like, that's a huge punch
She got
in
the ugliest knees I ever seen. Her knees look like a Cabbage Patch face.
Wow.
How you even know what Wendy Williams' knees look like? I'm like, really? How do we even know?
When she sit down, you
yeah.
can see her knees.
But yeah, so the
built like SpongeBob SquarePants at the top.
Yes, the moral of the story is when you doing your work, make sure you're doing the good work. You know what I'm saying? And when you see somebody else, what I say, when you see someone else getting their flowers, give them a flower too.
Stop trying to pick them.
Right.
You trying to pick their flowers.
Yes, get out your bitterness and wish someone well.
How you doing?
If it work out for you don't mean that it ain't gonna work out for them.
I'm sorry.
Not her knees, right? Her knees, right? Jenny B's the king. Shout out to her. She said, not her knees.
She got Cabbage Patch knees. Don't you talk to me. Okay? Do not come for somebody who. Horrible. This lady is a literal lighthouse. You see her shine so bright and abundant. Her smile is that lady has a beautiful soul because you can see it through this screen. It's coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like folks was feeling like, dang, I want to be like Tabitha when I grow up. Because that's not the way I would have said it.
Yes.
To be perfectly honest, I probably would have called my publicist and been like, can you get me on the Wendy Williams show? So I can say this to her face?
I just want to say it.
Like, I want to say it to, like, Omarosa got with Wendy Williams too. You know what I'm saying? Omarosa sat on there and crossed her feet. Wendy was like, this is my show. You don't even have a show yet. She said, well, this won't be long. You don't need
Omarosa, and you don't want to play with Omarosa.
You do not want to.
That's bitter woman matches bitter woman.
Right.
I see, somebody says she got the unicorn pissed. This is my issue. I am a anti-bully. Like, don't come for somebody who had no reason. The first thing out her mouth was, I don't even know this woman. Shut up.
Right.
Shut up. You don't even know this woman. Shut up.
Right. Yes, you don't even know her. So yeah, man.
And you gonna talk on this woman, and then not only just talk on her marriage, but then you tried to end her. This ain't gonna last long. No, bro. What she say? We've been together for 22 years.
23.
My bad. Give her that.
And married 15.
You can't take it away. I'm sorry.
You can't take that away. You know what I'm saying?
23.
Like,
your husband over here conversing with other bros. She said, me and my husband talk to each other and God.
And you know what? Wendy is another example of why, like, women, when you are happy in what you're doing and y'all have a positive thing, do not listen to your bitter ass friend over here who ain't got no man.
Drop some bombs on them.
Because that's the one that's misery loves company.
Wendy was just seen with Ray J.
Ew, really?
Yeah, everybody been talking, trying to say that they, you know what I'm saying, they doing look, I'm the first one to say, I don't know what's going on with your snatch and his thing. That ain't nothing to do with me. But if you are working that angle, then the first thing I'm gonna think is, what's wrong with you? Ray J need to be at home with Precious or Lovey or whatever, Princess, whatever, and his baby. Why is you even messing with? I don't know what the girl. I don't watch them shows. This is not my people.
I don't watch them either. But just say with the mom of the kid. Just say mom of the. You call the girl Precious.
So pretty.
Yeah, no. First thing they're gonna think about is Precious from that show.
Let's have have a moment of silence for Wendy
Let's have a moment of
Williams.
silence for Wendy
We're
Williams.
gonna have a moment of silence for Wendy, and
I swear to God, she the only person on earth that when she
Why we
passed
give her-
away, because she don't deserve a moment of
Yeah,
silence.
I'm
She's
like-
the only person on earth that when she pass away, folks is gonna be fine with talking ill about the dead.
Well, they talk ill about her while she alive.
And
now
they need
anyway,
and keep doing it. Keep doing it. Please
But
sign
yes,
muzzle
we
her.
are definitely gonna talk about negative
Ray
journalism. Yes, Ray J.
Ray J.
Soldier Boy voice.
I just heard him saying it like Ray J.
And if he is, all I want to say is, Ray, you do not go from making a song about Kim Kardashian talking about I did it first and then go to Wendy Williams. Or last.
Man, don't go from a beautiful princess to a damn ogre. Ooh, let me stop.
That's a
No.
Shrek.
She's Shrek.
Oh, I guess. I mean, Shrek was not a.
Princess was the, Fiona was the.
Yeah.
I can't.
That
Ooh.
was petty. That was petty, y'all.
Who cares? Who cares?
That was a little petty.
That's not petty. That's truth.
At this point, we don't even care.
Humans just don't like to hear the
Wendy
truth.
is beautiful in her own way.
Man,
I
all
think
she spurs is negativity. All I see is ugly tar, toxic nastiness, pouring and spewing.
Baby, some
Yeah, we could
people you
pray.
can't. Some people are unblessable.
We gonna bless her.
Some people are unblessable.
We gonna
He said Wendy's. What is Wendy?
She is a beautiful.
Oh my God! Wait, this is the one. Go ahead. Say it. She's a what?
What's Wendy?
She's a beautiful.
Go ahead.
She's a light bearer in some kind of way.
One more time. Go ahead. She's a what?
Top 3 answers on the board. She's a nice.
That's bullshit.
You can steal it, Madonna, if you got it.
Top 3 answers on the board. What is Wendy Williams?
She is tar.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is tar. She is an unlimited black hole of tar. You don't know where you're going. You're just continually being sucked into the negativity of tar.
Stole it.
For the win.
That was the number one answer.
Number 1 answer on the board.
Well,
Tar.
Take it, I lost.
Y'all, we got to go to a break. Look, we about to go ahead and go to a break. When we get back, we will have Nugget News. We will be talking about Sha'Carri Richardson. Nugget News is my thing. I definitely had something to say about this. I want y'all to know that people are going out and starting to travel again. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't saying get on one of them Carnival cruise boats, but if you would like an all-inclusive vacation and you need somebody to do it for you, like baby, don't ask me to do it. I'm not gonna get everything we need, but you need insurance, you need to get there, you need to make sure you have fun. What I want you to do is I want you to check out Trip with Tiff, okay? She is one of those folks who will make sure you get to be somewhere and get your groove back. And don't let these haters hate on you while you doing. You take your pictures and you be fly. This is all hustle, no fear on Hits 92 what?
The real definition.
You forgot point 3.
Point 3. I said
The real
92.
definition of
God damn. This is Hits 92.3. The what?
real definition of internet radio.
You're gonna have the time of your life. Come book your getaway. Fly away, feel the breeze on your skin. The sunshine so relaxing. Come on and book your trip right now with Tiff, Caribbean Resort.
Yes, I'm outside on these beats right now, you know. DUI, King Malachi. Listen, I've been certified. I'm in overdrive. Stay working. Stay working. Y'all, let's do or die. I'ma get mine. Stay working. Stay working. out that cash. And the pen turned out with 4 that racks on racks. I want them bags. You can't stop me, all my haters made me laugh. Michael Jackson, I'm so bad, came out, look how y'all call me that. I'm the best, stunting on all of the rest. Separate me from the rest. I'm so hard, kill every track I could get. You better know it's a gift, never miss, keep a hit. I'm as greedy as I can get. I'm in the studio singing, I ain't worried about no chick. Why I keep me the baddest chick? Get my drip, ain't no pimp, but I pimp me the baddest beat. That my hoe, get my drip. I just kill it, spit it, make y'all feel it, feel it, feel it. Get my name right, suck on my baby, but through the rubber. I've been certified, I'm in overdrive. Stay working. Stay working. Y'all, let's do it, die. I'ma get mine. Stay working. Stay working. I'm a silverback gorilla, show killer. I've been iller, ain't nothing shriller. Lyrically, I'm a bar filler. Pass me the mic, let me rock that right. I talk for show, I talk for the hook. My first, I don't have to curse. Used to sing in front of the church, but I bang on a beat like any Chicago gang. I'm that hard, but I still might need me a bodyguard. Every king gotta have some guards. These haters are so jealous. I seldom have to embellish my life when I'm on the mic. Ain't that fly? I'm different, sick with an 8 pin. Well, then I feel like 50 Cent getting ready for Minute Man. I just kill it, spit it, make y'all feel it. Get my name right, suck on my babies, bust through the rubber. I'm certified. I'm in overdrive. Stay working. Stay working. Y'all, let's do it, die. I'ma get mine. Stay working. Stay working. Yeah.
There we go. Welcome back. It's time for Nugget News. I am your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Okay. Look, let me tell y'all something. I have a strong belief when it comes to things being equal and things being fair. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Here at All Hustle, No Fear, we believe in the decriminalization and the legalization of cannabis to combat the bastardization and the negative stigma given to the plant. We like to toss in some positive news for you. Weed is a plant, folks. It's also big business like tobacco and alcohol. So let's start acting like adults and have adult conversations about this. Today's conversation about weed, though, is not positive news. It's actually a travesty, okay? And I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna tell you why this is. What we're talking about is Sha'Carri Richards, okay? If anybody knows, or if you don't know, she just broke the women's world record for basically she's the fastest woman on this earth right now, okay? Black woman, 21 years old. This is a baby. 21, is she even allowed to buy tobacco yet?
At 21 she
yes.
can. So she just got
she just now allowed to buy tobacco, y'all. Because they changed it from 18 to 21.
Yep. As they should have.
Yep. Thank you. Yes.
So?
Hey.
Yes. If you
can go to the military and shoot somebody in the head and kill them, you should be allowed to smoke a cigarette afterwards.
I'm sorry. Because alcohol was 21, so I'm like, at least let them be the same, unless you want to lower alcohol. That's okay. That was my logic.
And then for the body, it's like you want them. You're already killing them out by 18. You're already pushing them out the house at 18. You don't. I know. That's what I'm saying. See.
Even ID me. So
You look old because they still ID me. That's why I keep going. Yeah, I go to the same store every time because those people already know me. And I walked in one day and it was a new person in there, and she was like, "Excuse me, do you have your ID?" Hey, y'all know me. Please tell this heifer who I is. I'm here 3 times a day. Tell her I'm not bringing my ID from the house.
No, because when you don't have no
hilarious.
eyelashes or eyebrows on, you look like my 13-year-old daughter. You straight, yo,
ID. Yes.
Okay, so we talking. Y'all got my COPD up here
Be
acting
quiet.
like Bernie Brown.
Well, stop calling. It's a breathing disorder. Stop. Look, you're going to stop speaking craziness over your life because I swear if I know you 10 years from now, you come out your mouth and say, the doctor say I'm going to beat you first, and then I'm going to call heels, and then we're going to beat you again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right, boom.
Okay, so look. Let me read.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. I need to look it up. Okay, so look.
I'm done. Sorry.
Oh my God, ADD. ADHD.
U.S. track and field star Sha'Carri Richardson is a former runner at LSU. She failed a drug test and could miss the Olympic Games this month in Tokyo, according to multiple media reports. The news broke Tuesday and was first reported by Jamaica Gleaner, a leading newspaper in that county. It is later confirmed by Cincinnati Enquirer, by Cincinnati Enquirer reporter Tyler Dragon. Quoting a source, Dragon reported that Richardson did not test positive for a performance-enhancing drug, but for marijuana. That would lessen her penalty, but could still cause the 30-day suspension and disqualify her eye-opening performance at the U.S. Olympic trials in Eugene, Oregon, where she won the 100-meter dash in 10.86 seconds. Y'all want to wait 10 seconds and see how long that take?
Yeah.
That's 10 seconds.
Oh, that's like...
Yeah, she's faster than hold on, wait. I think she might be as fast, if not faster than a cheetah. Let's look that up.
Wow.
Let's look that up.
Thursday, LSU's track and field coach Dennis Shaver said he hadn't spoken to Richardson on Thursday and couldn't confirm the report. He did say that Richardson's lone year at LSU in 2019, she didn't fail any drug tests. According to Dragon and Shaver, the U.S. could still select Richardson for the 4x100 meter relay, which doesn't begin until August 5th in Tokyo. What?
She's as fast as a cheetah. She's 5 seconds or 4 seconds, 0.05 seconds off from a cheetah running a 100. I was like, I swear she's as fast. That's crazy. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
The individual 100 starts with preliminary races on July 30th, and the first night of track and field at the first night of track and field at these Olympics. Richardson unexpectedly scratched from the 200 at the Olympic trials, and it also announced earlier on Thursday that she wouldn't run the 200 as originally expected at the Diamond League meet in Stockholm this weekend. Richardson, who won the 100 title at the 2019 NCAA championships in record time, had an emotional interview on live TV after her trials victory, in which she revealed her biological mother had died just the previous week. Her orange hair and long nails have made her a fan favorite and sure bet to feature in U.S. TV coverage of the Olympics on NBC. But on Thursday, Richardson might have lost that chance. Her only post on Thursday on Twitter read, "I am human." Yes, you are, baby. Yes, you are. What I want y'all to see is I had this video, and I want you to listen to this young woman. But first, you're going to watch this girl run, okay? I don't care what nobody say. Baby, even if you don't make it to the Olympics this year, you will be at the Olympics in 4 years, because I don't see her quitting just because she ran across an obstacle. You know what I'm saying? My other thing that I want to say before I play this is why I did it for Nugget News. Not because it had to do with weed, but because of the audacity. You're going to take her out for a substance that is supposed to slow you down, and she still sped past all the other hoes.
Yes. Yes.
Well, not all the other women. I apologize. That's my mad brain. That's my mad brain. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She still ran past all the other women. Not only that, but Biden just signed paperwork, a law in a law. He just signed a law saying transgendered women can run against natural born women.
I cannot understand that.
Yo.
So how?
There needs to be a transgender league.
Like
they have the Special Olympics.
Yeah, but look, this is my thing. She didn't get caught for steroids.
Right.
She didn't get caught for something that was performance enhancing. She didn't get caught because she had the ability to beat other people because of what she's done. Not only that, if she's from LSU, don't she live in LA? Ain't it legal?
Louisiana.
No.
Louisiana. My bad.
It's okay.
But
Louisiana.
but where is they would do? Okay, so the loophole for them would pretty much be where are they hosting the Olympics? Where was that one? Where was it hosted? Or what was her last?
Weren't they? I think they were in Oregon.
A legal state.
Yeah.
So that's I'm sure she can fight this, but they're gonna have to do it within whatever legal. It's gonna take time, but it's important. I'm sure she was. I don't know if she was trying to, but damn, she got pretty close to beating Usain Bolt. So it's like, you understand what I'm saying?
There must be certain regulations within the Olympics.
That's what I'm saying.
Their thing. So you
got Michael Phelps who have sat up here and had a bong. Like Michael Phelps was taken, and they didn't crucify him the same way they are getting at this woman. You know what I'm saying?
It's because she's fast.
Dare I say
you don't
it's
understand.
Black girl magic?
No,
Dare I say it's black girl magic?
I dare.
It is black girl magic and black people magic because she's breaking a record. She's close to breaking the last 100-meter record that they had in 12 for London Olympics.
Black women, or not
world
black
record.
Women, the U.S. has not won an Olympic medal in this particular race since 1996.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, from whatchamacallit? Is it? Oh wait, Johnson, the guy with the gold shoes.
No, women.
Oh, women. I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. But what?
Black.
Here,
right.
Just black. I'm voting for everybody black.
I know that. No,
everybody black.
Like my brain.
Yeah. Okay. So here. Watch this, y'all.
Sha'Carri Richardson, who is the overwhelming favorite in this final.
And that's because for the entire year, she has been running times that we simply have not seen from an American woman in a very long time. When you stand just 5 feet 1 inches tall, you get told your entire life what you cannot do. That chip on her shoulder is because every time she's been told that, she's been able to overcome those odds and get it done.
Simple. It's Sha'Carri Richardson. Is she a little bit of FloJo? Is she a little bit of Gail Divas? Maybe. Some people have drawn that comparison, but she is 100% Sha'Carri Richardson, and she wants everybody to know her name.
The wind has died down. It's likely to be legally, so whatever that clock says is going to count.
She ran a 10.64, wind aided in the semi. Who's going to Tokyo? We're about to find out. Women's 100 is underway. JVN Oliver, a fantastic start. She's putting the pressure on Richardson. Here comes Sha'Carri. Richardson's going to Tokyo, 10.87.
What did you hope for to make your first Olympic team? Just take us through the emotion right now.
Well, emotionally, unbelievable. The fact that I am an Olympian, no matter what is said or anything, I am an Olympian. A dream since I've been young. I'm pretty sure everybody's dream as a track athlete. So being happy is an understatement. Being excited, nervous, all of those feelings piled in one. I'm highly blessed and grateful.
We'll talk about the race in a moment, but just the rush to get up the steps to see your family, your grandmother, your dad, your mom, everybody, what did that mean?
Because my family has kept me grounded. This year has been crazy for me. Going from just last week, losing my biological mother, and I'm still here.
What did you say? You lost your mother?
Yeah. I'm still here. Last week, finding out my biological mother passed away, and still choosing to pursue my dreams, still coming out here, still making sure to make the family that I do still have on this earth proud. And the fact that nobody knows what I go through. Everybody has struggles, and I understand that. But y'all see me on this track, and y'all see the poker face I put on, but nobody but them and my coach know what I go through on a day-to-day basis, and I'm highly grateful for them. Without them, there would be no me. Without my grandmother, there would be no Sha'Carri Richardson. So my family is my everything. My everything is to the day I'm done.
Sha'Carri, unbelievable. And we offer our deepest condolences on your loss, as well as our congratulations
Thank you.
on what you accomplished in the midst of all of that pressure.
Thank you.
You okay to say this? See you in Tokyo?
Oh,
That's right, baby. She said something that really stuck with me. She said, no matter what anybody says, I am an Olympian. You are absolutely right, baby. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all can't deal with life as it is. This girl just lost her whole parent. She lost she lost her vessel.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And like she said, and I still got up and I'm still running. Do you know how some of y'all can't get out of bed when you broke up with somebody you ain't even supposed to be with no more?
Or you spent the last dollar that you weren't supposed to spend, and you depressed. This
Y'all
girl
can't get out of bed for less.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl got up, and not only did she get out of bed, she dominated.
Mm-hmm.
This girl could outrun a cheetah.
No. Not outrun the cheetah yet. But I'm sure she'll get
but
there.
she get with it.
The cheetah runs at 5.09 seconds.
I bet you if a cheetah was
Usain
chasing
Bolt was
her,
9.58. No, she had to
I
really
bet
run.
you if a cheetah was chasing me, you, and her, she'd
outrun. Yeah, she surely would.
We gonna get 8, not her.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
She's very close to breaking Usain Bolt's 9.58 seconds.
As a world, we really have to go back and look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like we really need. There are people who have performance enhancing drugs. There are people out here who are born in. I'm trying to be politically correct. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, I feel like everybody deserves a place. Everybody deserves to compete. But there are some situations where this. In our community, we literally have the Captain Planet of women going to doggone the Olympics, going to Tokyo. We got Simone Biles flying through the air. She's air. You got this one flying across the doggone. You got the lady with the shot put. Then you got the girl that's swimming. That's Captain Planet.
Right.
Earth, air, wind, water. When your powers combine, we are Black Girl Magic.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Condi said they were waiting for a reason to disqualify her. She's too inspirational to women of color, and the powers that be only want their own to leave legacies in history.
Yep.
When we chase white accolades, we have to follow white rules.
Exactly.
Where was her support system? Because she's too great to slip up like this when the Olympics are so close. We as a culture need her to succeed. Once her people saw her on TV, it became her responsibility. I feel you, but you got to also understand something. She is a human. Like, people expect folks to always carry themselves at the highest standard. And you have to understand, there's a reason why people say God is still working on me.
Wait. That could be a perspective, but also too, when you are a high performing athlete, and I'm gonna speak for my NFL client, because he has the same suspension in the NFL currently, and I know for a fact he's an independent NFL player and he's in charge of all of his contracts. Even though he has a support system, it was a hired hand that was responsible for taking care of his after work or after workout, whatever, with his joints and things like that. So when you have people who they come to you and you're hiring them because they're a professional or they're being referred in by another player or they're being referred in by the league, you don't necessarily know how far they're willing to go to keep their job. So sometimes you have people who are putting things topically or they're giving you shots or they're whatevering and they're saying that this is new over in this area. It's not regulated here. Like I watched those types of things happen. So she may not have known, because I can tell you that in Europe, they have a lot of marijuana-based things for athletes, and I watched them try to give it to these people. And even though I told him, you probably shouldn't take what everybody gives you. You probably shouldn't use.
It was a very low concentration, though.
That's what I'm saying. So she wouldn't have known because even though she's in charge of her dreams, her goals, her aspirations, how she's supposed to work and do what she wants to do. When you get to be a high-performing athlete like that, her life is a show. So all she does is get up and go do her workouts and keep her appointments. She doesn't do reading labels and what's this? Why? Because you referred into me by these people. I'm supposed to trust these people. Why? Because everybody's using you. So now I gotta, whether it's a massage therapist, they have things that they topically put on for pain relief. You want to try to tell the athletes to be natural, but they can't be natural because regardless of how much we say, you should know how to take care of yourself and do all the right things, I witness them daily to this day where they have to do things that are quick relief methods. You know what I mean? And even with a person like me on the team, and I'm pushing against everybody. I look like I'm the odd one, but I'm like, you probably shouldn't because you're what's the word I'm looking for? You are gambling with millions at this point. And when I said that, and they went off to do what they did, and then that happened, they got a large pay cut. Thank God they got their first payout on their contract, but now here we are in the second go round. You got a large pay cut, and then you got traded because of this. So I can like on the athlete side, for her, I don't think she was in front of it. I think that somebody on her team, not necessarily thinking that they were going to, no, let me take that back. They probably knew they were going to harm her, could have possibly been a malicious intent. People get paid to do a lot of different things in that area, and you have to like.
Somebody could have slipped her a edible.
You have not even that.
Somebody could.
They will put it on her. They will put it on her topically, and they can still get it in a test. So even if it's like a lotion or a salve or something, they can test you in your bloodstream and they will find it. And it's actually low concentration when you're doing body butters and oils and things like that. It's very low concentration. It comes back as like a 0.0005% THC.
And so they'll be like, oh, it was in there from the past.
Oh, they do extensive. Yeah, they do extensive.
Right.
I've passed a drug test using my topicals. That's why I'll like.
No, they're extensive. They come.
But yeah, they probably do.
They're very extensive, and they'll send them to your house.
Yeah, they probably doing the blood.
Yeah,
I mean, it's true. She had a sense of responsibility too. I mean, we don't want. You know how we kind of.
But you never know. I mean, she with the message that she left, she said, "I'm human."
Yeah. So
in the end, she knows something, and whatever it is, that's still her right. That like y'all.
As an athlete, she could take the role and say, "Look, as an athlete, for my joints and my recuperation, she can use those things.
It's an anti-inflammatory.
It is, and she's running, and her joints will be inflamed.
The nerves from firing. You know what I'm saying?
That plus ice baths help.
Man, y'all. Like I said, y'all, don't turn on this girl and start talking bad about her just because she's gone through. There are people who have. Robert Downey Jr. Went through worse, and he is your Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So I just, I
just know when they get to that point, it's way too many moving parts and way too many people. And like with her grandmother, I think whoever said where was the grandmother or the whoever, they don't have a say. It's a working machine. Like the most they'll give them is.
First of all, whoever said where was her grandma at home cooking greens, doing what she's supposed to do. This girl at school working, doing what she's supposed to do. What you talking about? Where her grandma at? You think her grandma at every freaking? You think it's 100 degrees outside? You think grandma sitting here at the doggone field watching every single move she make? No, this girl has gone off to do what she has to do.
Yep. be
Like
surprised.
y'all just want the world to be black and white and perfect, and it's not. It's colorful. It's got shades in there. It's everything can't just be put into a little ball. Well, she shouldn't have did this. No, it's yeah. Look, Condi said, "Yep," and Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen walking around here got AIDS.
Yep.
And have TV shows about having sex with multiple women. Y'all still love Charlie Sheen. Like, why do y'all put our black people, especially our black women, to a standard that you can't reach?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you put us at a standard that you can't even achieve. We human. God's still working on this girl. Baby, I can't wait to see. Look, I hope somebody say, put her in that 4x100.
Yeah.
Put her in that 4x100. Because I'm telling you right now, you ain't catching a cheetah.
You're not.
You ain't catching no cheetah.
Yes.
I don't care what you do. You run as fast, as hard as you want to.
Yeah.
And, I would really love to see her next wig have cheetah spots on it. Somebody tell her I said
look,
that.
somebody go send her that
Send
one with
her
the
a
cheetah,
cheetah
so that she knows.
Send her a cheetah
You're almost
wig.
as fast as a cheetah, girl.
That need
Put
to be,
that on.
I hope that's her ringtone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pew. You know what I'm saying? What was that sound? Me gone. Pew.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Carter and Chef said the only thing they should test for is physical performance enhancing drugs. I
Which I'm
played
sure they
college
did.
ball, and I saw a lot of guys that needed weed. Baby,
Listen, I'm sure they did and left that for last just to say, well, she got to have something.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Think about this. This young lady just went from obscurity. You know what I'm saying? She just went from obscurity to the world knowing her name in a matter of days.
Yep.
In a matter of minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like that run went viral immediately. You think you wouldn't want to smoke a blunt after everybody know your name?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to go sit somewhere and calm my nerves too.
Yeah.
Baby, let me go sit. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
You're so stupid.
Hey, this is that
She's-
sad
You know what I'm
reality,
saying?
though. Yeah, but this that sad reality though of our life. Like, we have to be better.
Michelle Obama
unfortunately.
retweeted me, Lord. Sweet Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna make it.
Yo, this is a trip.
It's worse things this girl could have been doing. She could have been doing hair on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She could have been doing coke. It's a whole bunch of things out there this girl could have been doing, and y'all mad about a little bit of cannabis?
Yes, but this this is the unfortunate, sad truth, and this is why.
This fool said I'm gonna need to mind my knees. Shut up, Queen.
You know what? She said, mind my knees. Why are you minding my knees?
Oh my God. If they look like a Cabbage Patch face, you damn right you better mind them knees, because I'm joning.
Yeah. But yeah.
Cabbage Patch knee bitch.
So stupid.
Baby, I just can't.
Man.
It's okay though. So we got another one for you. Madonna gonna bring one to you too. But we got a break to go to. We're gonna go to this break a few minutes early. Well, no. What we'll do is we'll play the video for yours.
Okay.
And then we'll bring it back in, and you can go ahead and talk to us about what you want to talk about. Okay, y'all. Now look now.
Everybody know this man.
Everybody know this is everybody that's black.
Everybody's childhood.
This is everybody daddy. And when he went to jail, everybody was mad about it. And then I get it. There are victims out there. Victims have rights. Y'all want to be believed. I'm not. I'm gonna leave this to Madonna because I don't know what to say. But here goes the press. Here go the press conference from the moment Bill Cosby got out of jail, y'all.
We want to thank the Pennsylvania State Supreme Court, as I mentioned earlier, for reviewing Mr. Cosby's appeal, but also seeing the light, seeing the lies, seeing that Mr. Cosby had immunity. This U.S. citizen who served our country in the Navy, not just in the Navy, but he served our country in so many different ways through his celebrity, him and Mrs. Cosby. Mr. Cosby has always used his celebrity, his name, his likeness, to uplift women, This is a man who refused to perform at the White House with Nixon.
Talk about it.
Nixon put him on accompanist list in the 60s, along with so many other great names like Dick Gregory, Jane Fonda. How could a man who was being watched by the FBI every day be raping and drugging women in the 60s or 70s, especially a black man? Today, innocence came to Mr. Cosby with the help of these wonderful attorneys.
Yes.
To his right, you will see Miss Jennifer Bungine. She argued the appeal. To my left, you see Brian Perry.
Yes.
To Brian's left, Ashley Cohen. And then you have
Haley Cooldown.
Haley Cooldown. These are women and men
They kick that.
who from all walks of life. As I said earlier, James Brown made a song, it's a man's world, but it would be nothing without a woman and girl. Mrs. Cosby was that woman. For 57 years, the queen, the matriarch of the Cosby family, who fought for his vindication, who said he would be vindicated. And today, on this hot day, this is a hot verdict for us that we will forever cherish, because we got one of the greatest, or the greatest entertainer alive today. Mr. Bill Cosby, this great American citizen, this American treasure, this icon, with us today. I'm going to allow Ms. Bungine to say a few words. Ms. Bungine?
Yes, obviously we are thrilled to have Mr. Cosby home. He served 3 years of an unjust sentence.
Too long.
He did it with dignity and principle, and he was a mentor to other inmates. He was really, as I say, doing the time. The time was not doing him.
He's a classy man.
And I want to say this about the Pennsylvania Supreme Court. They demonstrated that they were impervious to the court of public opinion, which, frankly, the lower courts were not. Mr. Cosby, we knew all along he never should have been prosecuted for this. He had every right to rely on the prosecutor's word. And they pulled the rug out from underneath him because of politics, because of the court of public opinion, and that is not how our system should operate. When that happens, there cannot be a just sentence. And if there had been a just verdict and a just sentence, we wouldn't be here fighting. But there was not a just sentence and not a just verdict. And I think it's really important that we keep our eye on the ball, that our Constitution is sacred, and that we need to uphold it at all times. And I'm glad that the Pennsylvania Supreme Court saw it the way we did.
Brian Perry.
I'm very proud of the team that we put together, very proud to be part of this case. We always thought that eventually this is where it would end up. Mr. Cosby and I had many, many talks over the last couple of years. I predicted it, and we're here. It's a good day for the Cosby family.
Mr. Cosby, how does it feel to be home? Well, he is extremely happy to be home. He looks forward to reuniting with his wife and his children. And obviously, this has been a hard 3 years for this entire family. And it's really a blessing for him. And he says, you know, his heart is just beating really fast, and he's happy to be here.
And we have Ashley here who worked on the case too. Ashley, say a few words. Ashley Cohen.
I'm just honored to be part of such an amazing team. These lawyers did an incredible job, and I'm so thankful to be a part of it and to help Mr. Cosby, and I'm just proud to be here and watch him get released.
And this wonderful attorney, Haley, you see right here. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Her father was in prison with Mr. Cosby, and he sent the message.
Wall, is what they want. Wall, I break the rules. There's nothing new. They tried to kill me. I made the news. This what they want. There's nothing new. I'm real discreet. Go get the loot. Go get the loot. Go get the loot. Bad little bitch got a poster in the room. Diamonds dance, got him walking on the moon. Smiley trans got me ticking, so I boom. Hit the gas into say room. It was all cop, I didn't mean to leave you on. Lose that bad, I'm coming back strong. In that vet, trying to speed back home. 2 wrongs don't make it alright. I've been deep in through the night. Mixing Zans all in my Sprite. I know these feelings just ain't right. You see the pain in my eyes. Got me drowning inside. You got me dying inside. Yeah. You got me drowning inside. see it in my eyes. You can see it in my eyes. Got me drowning inside. Got me drowning inside. Can you see it in my eyes? I'm trying to ride with my vibe. You wanna tell me all these lies? I know you see it. I know you do. Bad little bitch from away away. I'ma let the bitch stay over. Step to the sunrise, then you gotta get going. Gotta find a rally, we gon' win it all. If it's love that I want, would you give me some? Never love on a nigga if it ain't enough. Losing trust for a nigga, now you acting up. Never love, so I had to keep the feelings stuck. Break the rules, there's nothing new. They tried to kill me, I made the news. This what they want, it's nothing new. I'm real discreet, I get the loot.
Southern Delights Catering. Let us be the answer to the questions, what's for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Southern Delights Catering and Events is private chef owned and operated, and they offer meal plans, one time or ongoing, for parties and events, catering anything from game day snacks to networking and baby showers. Impress your friends with professionally prepared meals and none of the cleanup. Contact Southern Delights Catering and Events at sdcateringandevents.com or on IG at Southern Delights Catering _.
All right, we back. First, I want to say if you have never had Southern Delights Catering food, you missing the F out. That food be so doggone good when I tell you, baby. That was one of them things I took home too to eat later. I ain't let her get that. I ate it in the middle of the night. All right, baby. So let's talk about Cosby. First, you can go ahead and say how you feel. I got some people on here talking, and I want to address what they saying. But go ahead. What you think, baby?
Well, one, I looked at a lot of the other videos, whatever, like the ones for the actual live news reports and things as he was coming home. So I didn't see this one. He had a lot of white folks on his team. Like that. By the time I started seeing the man pulling in a lot of other people, I'm like, dang, where was your team at? Like, is this like a third party team? And the reason why I have an issue with it is not that forget that. It ain't about, they know the law. They do. But now I'm curious because I see the white people and I'm curious to know what exactly did you guys work on when he was going into jail, when he was on trial? The lady said that she was excited to be a part of it, but did you do everything that you could to keep him out of jail within the legal letter of the law? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Did you really work for the man or did you just take the money for the amount of time that you've been the lawyer for the last 3 years? Mm-hmm. That was my number one. Yeah, see, way too much clout chasing. That's also the other part of it. Like, they were so happy to be a part of something. Did you watch his shows as a kid? Is this something that was integrated in your life? You probably didn't know anything about this man up until they said that he had the money to afford you. That's my situation with that. So I didn't see this video. That's why my face was like, that's a lot of white people. But with that being said, so I do know that he was in a large deal for acquiring NBC. It wasn't ABC. And NBC is a large corporate. Comcast is actually owned by NBC. So he would have had his own television network, and he would have had access to, movies and news reporting and everything. Like,
how is that
one.
Any different from Tyler Perry and Oprah, though?
There is there's no difference. The only thing is he didn't create his own. That's the difference.
Oh, he was trying to buy somebody out.
Oprah he was trying to buy white people out. It's owned by Rockefeller.
Yeah.
General Electric now is owned by Rockefeller. So General Electric was privately owned by a family, and then that family ended up going broke, and then it was bought and sold a few times because Warren Buffett had the company, and then he sold them, and then Rockefeller picked it up, and then they've had it for a while. And then, Comcast is now under them. And if you know Comcast.
Comcast.
Yeah, if you know Comcast, they have Bell South and all those other things. So you got phones, you got television, you have news, those types of things. And
You would have had power over programming. And
big, but that's a major network.
And if you're playing African American positive images and programming, now you're going against what and let me say this, it's a lot of people out there, because I was listening to Char Bates as well. Shout out to Char Bates. And she was like, trying to say that is the reason why people are coming after him. Like I think they said 80 something people, 80 something women had at one point in time accused him of this. Like, all of these people can't be wrong.
Let me tell you something.
But
people get paid to tell lies all the time, okay? Epstein Island is on the U.S. Virgin Islands, where I'm actually from. So it's one of those situations where, Epstein was a horrible person, but also in those horrible things that he did, you had some people that were paid for lying. And you found those people even after his death. So it's one of those situations where it's like,
people get paid for know the truth.
But he knows.
He knows. But
nobody's gonna go hard about a lie.
To be honest with you, at this point, I don't even think he know. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't think he know. Because a lot of the people were saying that this was happening in like the 70s and stuff, and during that time of the cocaine fueled,
I don't think for him being a retired service member, I don't know how many years he's done. I didn't even know he was a service member. So let me tell you just off the fly, Navy, Marine Corps, Army, all of them, they still take care of their own even after the service. So if this is something that he truly did after coming out of the United States Navy, it would have been considered unbecoming of a service member, even in his retirement. So they could have went through Congress they could have done way more to him. You understand what I'm saying? Congress has a military cabinet. I have experience with working through Congress for my divorce. So it's like they could have went through the federal government for so many things if they really wanted to hurt this man, but they were trying to stop something. And those people, those people literally get paid for less. They'll get paid for saying that somebody touched their child, and the child don't even know what sex is.
Exactly. Okay, so look, I'm gonna spell this out because some of y'all be having Instagram names and I don't know what y'all meant to call it, but DMCK_reading job 14. That's what it said, I don't want to see any black men or women in prison. However, Pill Cosby turned his back on the black community at his Mays High School tongue lashing towards us. Why are we so quick to support a confessed rapist? Okay, so my first question is, when did he confess?
Wait, before we even go there.
When did he confess? Second of all, if you're you're saying that he went back on the black community at Mays High, please click the link in my bio and come talk to us, because I wanted to talk about what you say. But if it's what I think he's saying, where he was like, black men, you know what I'm saying, stop walking around with your pants hanging down and everything like that.
So
and stop naming your kids a Shinka Shay and all these weird
before
names.
You go there.
If that's what you're speaking of,
somebody needs to tell you that you need to do fucking better. That's my 1, 2, and 3 for today.
He's going to talk to you like a father. The same thing with
How many
thing with
people?
Monique.
So you
Monique
want people?
Is a mother. She's going to talk to you like a mother. Baby, stop wearing bonnets
So
outside.
so you're okay with people of color in a platform, right? Okaying, hoeing, slutting, money for sex, sugar daddies and sugar babies getting flued out, can't speak good English,
going to
getting
Dubai,
flued out, right? Y'all are okay with them edifying those things, but the minute that they start talking about get your house in order, wash your ass, clean your kids up, make them look like they're presentable, comb your hair,
name them something respectful that people can call them without feeling some
not
kind
even
of way.
just that. I was in management and I am black, so when I see names like
cocaine,
Lorangelo and Orangelo because your retarded mother or parent said I want to name you lemon jello and orange jello, you want me to look at that like that's normal?
I knew somebody named Shatid, spelled Shithd.
I really knew somebody named Bonquisha, and I thought that was a joke for a long time. And I said, "That's your name?" And they said, "Yeah." I said, "Can you spell that for me, please? Because I'm not even going to try to phonetically spell that. Just spell the name for me." So y'all are okay And he's in his however old he is. So you're okay with old people edifying your youth and the people that are in our peer group to be hoes and non-ladylike and not men. You complain about the men, how they don't want to be a part of the community, part of the household, be leaders in the household. But when he say things that young men should know and they don't know because there's lack of male role models. There's lack of mothers making good decisions because they're hurt as well.
You ain't used to having a damn daddy.
Right. You got daddy issues and granddaddy issues, and you mad because somebody said something positive to make you better. But y'all sit and y'all manifest in silence and say things like, I want to become better. But you're chanting things that are counterproductive. That doesn't make sense.
You have to be called out on your BS. Like, that's a problem with this.
That's the problem with our society. That's the problem with our black society today. All the 35-year-olds and down, the ones who want to have kids and be grown and get flued out, y'all don't want to get corrected. You don't take constructive criticism correctly.
Can't nobody say nothing to me. I'm living my best
You ain't
life.
my mama.
YOLO, bitch.
You know what?
That'll get you.
That's why nobody takes you serious. That's why you can't have the relationship that you want. That's why you can't have the business dealings that you want, because you don't know how to take criticism. And if your mama tell you, even though mom learned it later, so your mom's in her 60s and you knew that she was a whatever in her young days, she was a thought, right? But mom's now starting to talk some truth and some sense, because when you step outside of your mama house, everybody else is talking it, but because your mama said it, it's wrong. No, when you know better, you do better.
And not
y'all
only
crazy.
that, but he's a teacher.
Y'all are crazy.
Cosby is a teacher.
Y'all are
and
crazy.
First of all,
Stop trying to edify
to
edify the negativity in the situation. Look at the whole entire situation. Nobody outside cares about your kids to say, stop sitting on that green box. The wires are exposed. You might get electrocuted. Instead, they drive past your kids. And if they get hurt or they get shocked, oh, well, it ain't my business.
But
y'all are used to people knowing that your house next door, y'all struggling to make ends meet. We see the kids outside begging for snacks and stuff. But if I hand them a snack because I know that they're hungry and it's the right thing to do, don't feed my kids, or you tell the kids don't take stuff from everybody, knowing good and goddamn well you can't afford it. So you're okay.
But you'll send them over here to beg for something to eat.
Or you go stick them on a corner to teach them how to hustle.
Sell water.
And then you got random strangers coming up telling them God knows what. You understand what I'm saying?
You do all of
but
that
that's okay. That's yeah. When they turn 18, you enslave them to become a slave to your own bullshit, and then you have them paying bills in your house, but you don't want to do better than what the fuck you been doing. Okay, I'm done.
That's it.
I'm done.
Hey, Madonna dropped the
Y'all getting on my nerves with that, because that gets on my nerves. No.
Madonna never drops the F-bomb. It's usually me and him.
Because y'all talking about things that's supposed to make your kids better, and you want them to come out here and find mentors. Y'all don't even know what the exact meaning of a mentor is. And then you want to complain about things that's asinine. There's your word for the day.
Asinine.
Yes. So look.
Before you say this, because I was trying to get this. Y'all need to put some respect on this man's name and stop calling him Mr. Cosby. That is Dr. Bill
He is a doctor.
Cosby. He is a doctor. Okay? Put some respect on that man's name.
My bad. Talking, I was researching to see exactly the things that he said and exactly what pissed people off. And the first thing that someone said that aggravated them was because of the way he dressed, because he didn't dress up for the event and had a Morehouse t-shirt on, and he had casual pants on. Now, that was a representation of our mindset, first and foremost. He said, well, the mother's on crack cocaine, pass that salt. That girl's baby has no father, pass that salt. Oh, he shot him in the head, pass that salt. He's saying pass that along. He was saying other things. He went on to say that our kids are worried about the wrong thing.
Thank you.
Now, for you to judge him on his attire, that is the way that a millionaire dresses. If you ever come across millionaires.
Rich people don't want to be, they don't want to be in a tie and a suit all the time. We want to be comfortable.
Y'all up here walking around with skin.
It ain't just the comfortable.
No.
Rich people do not walk around showing their richness.
Rich people shop at Target. You got NFL players shopping at Target for them, their kids, and everything that they wear. The only time that they put on Nike and whatever is when they send it to them for free.
Yeah. He also went on to say the problem with teenage pregnancy is the planning of it. There was no planning.
No planning. They just doing it.
We're not planning. Like, these are
there's no sex education. Things you need to be talking to your kids about. You letting the streets teach them.
Right. He said you guys are destroying your lives. Black people, please turn your life around. How are we criticizing him for this? What did he say to the men?
Because
No.
y'all sensitive.
She's or
Let me
he
tell y'all
or
something.
whatever.
Y'all walking around here with your skinny jeans sagging. I have no respect for anybody who got shimmy into their pants and your butt is still showing.
No wait.
Makes no sense. You
sagging.
walking around like
sagging
a bad
the skinny
bitch.
jeans.
And that he triggered.
Sagging and skinny jeans.
No wait.
Don't fit and fit at the same time.
The better one is this is the better one. They got on designer clothes. Now there's nothing wrong with designer clothes. No, you got on designer. No. They got on designer clothes and they cannot teach themselves discipline to retain how much it took for them to pay for whatever to look good. Y'all want to be seen, but you don't want to hear what needs to be heard.
Stuff you wearing. You don't know where it's coming from. You can't. Y'all look. We got it. It's time for what's happening in ATL. We got to get out of here. Selective Outrage Radio is coming up. I can't wait to hear what they talking about today. Because Lord knows if they get on Wendy Williams, we was clean, and we wasn't, but we was clean. If Selective Outrage Radio come on here talking about Wendy Williams, what? Ooh, shout out to Chubbs, baby. I can't wait. Oh, somebody said my friend with her colorful dreads give the best hugs.
She
baby,
does.
I give you a hug. I give you a hug. Okay, so it's time for
Y'all just gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better.
Please do better.
Y'all have to look at the whole thing in totality.
Yeah, say what you gotta say, because say it.
My dad is a self-made millionaire. Okay, he came from Ghana. He has created his life. Went back to Ghana. My dad always told me, take advice from people that are in positions you would like to.
Thank you.
Ooh,
Thank you.
And
y'all listen to
talking.
broke folk.
Dr. Cosby looks like he's in a position I would want to be in. So if he's telling us pass the salt, and if he coming in some relaxed pants and a Morehouse t-shirt, I think that I'm going to look at him and say, you know what, I'm gonna listen.
But listen too. Also, not
you ain't even graduated. Talking to somebody who has got a doctorate.
No, wait.
Who you talking to? You sitting in there listening to him. You ain't got your paper yet, and you telling him to shut up.
But you know what? Bill Cosby is the kind of person that even if they didn't have the paperwork, the fact that they would have been willing to listen and take the information and learn. You cannot be a person with that opinion and think that you're done with life and you haven't even grown spiritually, physically, mentally, all of the above. That statement shows where that person is. And it's just like, and there's a lot of people that believe like this. And it's like, yo, you guys, as a collective, we talk a great game, but really and truly, when these people live their life and they get put in front of us on the highlight reels like they do, when y'all start speaking and making comments off of the side of your heads, you look like how you live your life. You sound like, it's not even about being broke. You sound like how you live your life. I can tell how many cycles you go through because you don't want to listen. But then you complain in the same breath that they have a platform and that they don't pour into us. That's pouring into you. So for the simple fact of when we talk about the raping and dragging people, these people come with teams. So if he's in a building and the team is doing something with other people in the room, we weren't physically there. We can't say what happened. The women are going to say whatever it is the women are told to say or whatever they feel is necessary because people got demons. They're going to say whatever they feel that they're going to say based on what they want out of the situation. Y'all look at y'all's regular lives. Like, don't just separate what's going on between Bill and you. You got people doing it in your everyday life. They're going to sit there and say things and or do things that benefit them. So at the end of the day, it happens to everybody. So don't think for 1 second that don't make us think that they don't have that.
Emmett Till.
Yeah, I'm just saying, don't even think for 1 second that they don't have that.
This whole thing, all I hear in my head is Emmett Till. You know what I'm saying? And then the moment she was on her deathbed, she said he never did that.
Hold on, wait. Think down to what the hell's the other one? The Black Wall Street massacres. That's that whole them shooting people down out the airplanes was because a white woman screamed because her foot got stepped on accident. And then it was a group of men that went on a manhunt. And because they couldn't find that 17-year-old boy, they're killing black people outside. lie.
They just
and then when they find out that it was an issue, guess what happened? They got rid of all of the information. That's why y'all can't find nothing. They deleted everything like it never happened, like the Germans. So yeah, like you got this stuff going on every single day, and you guys separate the truth from your knowledge that you've learned when it comes to just jumping on a bandwagon. Stop jumping on a bandwagon to talk about things that you don't know.
Y'all like the court of public opinion sucks.
But y'all won't lobby for us to get a good person to lead the country. Y'all want to lobby about shit that don't matter.
The regular justice system sucks. How you think the court of public opinion gonna be right and half of y'all is from Louisiana backwoods and can't count to 10? Like, I'm not taking advice from anybody who can't tell me the last 4 presidents anyway.
Give me the capitals for every state that you've been living in the U.S. You live in the United States of America. You can't give us the capital of every state. Then you shouldn't have the conversations that you're having because you want to be knowledgeable in the wrong things and the things that you need to know, like how your rights are affected, how you have none, or how you're not regarded as a full person. Like those things are important. And y'all are sitting here on their bandwagon and try to tear somebody down who tried to take out your programming and turn it into something positive. That was the bigger picture for him. He wanted to take the one main thing that's tormenting and putting toxicity into your lives and put positivity in front of you. That's exactly what he was trying to do.
Yeah. All right, y'all, we got to get out of here because it's time for toxic radio. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's
Selective outrage. Yes.
Toxic
The
some bitches.
sweetest, mean people you'll ever hear.
The sweetest, meanest people you'll ever meet. Okay, so look, real quick. What's going on at ATL? Y'all already know. Tomorrow I will be at Art and Spark. Shout out to Queen who won a ticket to Art and Spark, and shout out to Peachy Tea Time. She won a free ticket to Art and Spark. Thank you for tuning in so that y'all could win that. I will see y'all tomorrow. Not only will y'all get y'all Art and Spark tickets to get in, but I have something special for you. So y'all make sure y'all come find me and I'll talk to you. I got something for you. If you would like to be on All Hustle No Fear, all you got to do is go to hoodunicorn.com, be our guest, and we will have you in the building. Okay. Just know you're going to have to get up early because next week we start 6 to 10.
6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
Everybody's still yawning.
8
just
like
baby.
That. It's also Friday, so I like to let you know if you need a little bit of tattoo therapy. You know, I rub on my breast when I say tattoo. I don't know why.
Piercings.
But you
piercings.
But on Fridays, you get half off exotic and adult piercings. The phone number is 770-936-9401. It's Studio 219. They're located at 1900 Piedmont Road in Atlanta, Georgia. You make sure you tell them the Hood Unicorn sent you and ask Nate to tell you the story about how I threw up when he gave me a tattoo. I'm not going to tell you the rest of it, but that's just it. It happened. It happened. I'm not... Yeah. Y'all, all I want to do is what?
Run my business.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends.
That's it. That's it. This is All Hustle No Fear on Hits 92.3. Selective Outrage Radio is up next, and we are out. I'm going to play this commercial. Play this commercial. Wait, where's it? Yeah, I'm play this. No, let me play this commercial.
The Natural Way 365. Everything is better natural.
Let's go ahead and
Visit
get
The Natural
everything out
Way
here.
at
Play that so they can
www.thenaturalway365.com.
You can play a song when it stops. You
can also catch The Natural Way 365 on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Blogger, and YouTube.
They love you.
At The Natural Way 365.
Oh, I don't know. You gotta ask. What's it called?
Remember, everything is better natural.
Did you log when you went to the car? And did you log when y'all went outside? Okay.
Oh, so man, that's
this hot. This hot. Fuzzy Jeff. Taking over.
Like it's 1999 with cash money, this hit. I'ma make you New Orleans bounce that ass to the shit. I'm a goddess, but I'm ratchet, far from modest. You only magic, you just got it.
Oh, they saw me doing that.
Gotta go grab it. Either way, level up. You're eating up by savages. Don't even understand why we gotta be mad. Help each other elevate and focus on the bad. I just wanna see you as your grades. Never giving in to the fake. Stacking dividends in my space. Overcame my fears by facing them. Dedication, elevation mixed with patience. It's the reason why my life is so amazing. That's the reason why my life is so amazing.